No, no different. Only different in your mind. You must unlearn what you have learned.
But it's mellow madness, because you will ask yourself the question, what were they thinking about, the angry man, when they did what they did? And then you got to ask the men, what are they thinking about the angry man when they allow the behaviors of some of these modern women?
Y'all, I'm tired. I no longer want to be an independent woman. Forget that I-N-D-E. I'm good. I want to be a housewife. Listen, the next man that has good credit, a stable home, finances is straight, baby, I'm marrying you. Yes, sir, I am. I'm not an alpha female no more. I've learned my lesson. Baby, I will be submissive to you. Baby, I will cook for you. I will clean for you. Yes, daddy, whatever you need. You want sex when you want it? Yes, sir, you got it. Baby, you want a meal at 3 o'clock in the morning? Yes, sir, you got it. Take care of me. Because this working 2 jobs, although I love being a registered nurse, I love my profession. Let me just work as needed. Let me work when I want to work. I'm over it. I'm tired, y'all. So hook a girl up. I'm looking for a husband. I'm ready to be a housewife.
Here will attempt to convince you that you're oppressed and you should be doing X, Y, Z, and he's abusing you, and you can be totally happy and fulfilled in your relationship, and some woman here from the States will convince you that you're not happy, you're abused, you're traumatized from the patriarchy, and you just don't know it. And we're going to save you.
Yes. Yes. And actually, I had a comment under one of my videos I posted about, finding a man for protection and covering. Someone actually said, I can't believe you have no dreams or aspirations. Like, this is all you want your life to be. And it's like, yes. Yes.
It's difficult for me to understand that. So if I'm married to a woman and she has no problem going to some other guy and working for him for 8, 10, 12 or plus hours, and she doesn't want to do that for me and our family, our children, she thinks there's more value, and then wants to outsource motherhood to someone else. Like,
yes,
as a man, I don't need a wife. You're like a middleman at that point. Why do I need a wife? I'll pay a surrogate to have the child under a contractual agreement, and then you're gone. I don't have to ever see you again unless I want another child so the children have the same mother. Women are making themselves obsolete in relationships. So if you're going to outsource motherhood and then go take orders from some other man, I mean, if this is just about sex, then I can just, if you want to be paid for sex, not that I'm for that, but if that's the arrangement, you come over, we have sex, put money on the dresser, and you go away. That's what women are setting up.
No doubt. Listen, guys, I got my little friend on the panel, man. My little friend, her shot behind, that's my little friend, Deanna. I did a show with her, and I was in Atlanta at the Lapeef conference. Deanna, what are you getting from this conversation? I asked the question and posed the question, why she must earn the ring. What are you getting from this conversation?
Well, first off, I just want to say good evening, everybody. I did not catch it from the beginning, so
okay. Go check it out. You're gonna love it.
Right. I do want to preface it with that. But I guess I could just say, just how when you and I were talking in Atlanta, and just just about how we as women, we have to fix the problems that's really kind of like going on with relationships and things like that. And we need to go, apologize, fix it, work on ourselves to earn our men back. You know what I mean? So, I guess I'll say that. But like, again, I'm not really like familiar with where you guys were at or
it's okay. Yeah.
When I just got on, I just was like, oh, okay, I like this conversation. I didn't know you was gonna call me up and all of that.
Yeah, well, listen, the old folks just say packing up, getting ready to go. You gotta always be ready to go because you never know. Because listen,
clearly.
So I met Deanna. I was in Atlanta. I was in the hotel. She's a real cool young lady. And we were talking. She was sitting there all quiet. She was Virgo, so she was analyzing everything. She was scoping the scene. Because she a trade gangster crip. She got that heat on the side, She a trade gangster crip. So, she was scoping the scene, man, But it's talking Danielle so that you can recover. Tell the audience what you had to unlearn, you know, because Master Yoda said you must unlearn what you've learned. So what have you unlearned as it relates to dealing with modern women? You know, what have you unlearned about the negative things that you were taught by your mothers and your grandmothers?
I guess first off, just the whole thing where I was definitely taught, like, you don't need a man. To whatever you want, get it yourself. And then it's one of those things like, just, you know, get your job and do all that, and then a man will come. And if one don't, if you miss one, just wait 15 minutes and here come another one.
Right.
As well as, you know, just not even being in the space to like cooperate with a man. Just because the way I kind of grew up was a little, you know, I was like the oldest and had to, you know, take care of my siblings and things like that. And then I was a teen mom. Making the best choices, but then just kind of like having to, okay, this is the bed that I made, so what am I gonna do? And within that, you just get thrust into you know, you're just doing things out of order, if you will. So I guess, you know, just not being able to cooperate a man, just having to lead the household, not doing things the right way, not having to court anybody, just, I don't know, it just kind of, everything was just kind of like jumbled up. So just having to realize that, you know, I'm not being a nice person, or I'm not the best mom that I can be to my son, and I'm not the best person that I can be to my partner. Like, what's going on with me? But having to know that I needed to do the work, to go to therapy, to figure out what's going on, and unlearning all those bad behaviors and things like that, and just being more patient, kind, and understanding, extending grace, because you want people to extend grace to you.
Yes,
so you know, you can't just always be da 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 da, and you're not being, but you don't want nobody to do that to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then, like I said, when I talked to you in Atlanta, the world will show you. You know what I mean? You can think all those sayings that they were saying was true, but when the world starts showing you, like, nah, you do need a man. Nah, he ain't coming every 15 minutes. You on your own. That bed, ain't nobody over there on the other side to keep you warm. All the other life really start showing you. It's like, whoa, you know, I gotta change some things up, because it can't. And then you are the only, you know, the common person in all these different relationships, things that you have that's going on, and things are not working out, and it's chaotic and all of that. Right. It can't just be everybody else and not you. You know what
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. I love Deanna's reflection. You know, let me show you guys a little bit of the clip. You know, Deanna is so short. Bless her heart. I'm super tall and she's super short. But like the old folks said, bless your heart. Hold tight. Let me show you guys something real quick. This is from the show that Deanna and I did in Atlanta, and we're gonna break it down a little bit. If I can hit the play button. Where's the play button at? Okay, hold tight. Let me show you guys this. Hold tight. To where Miss Jackson was actually sabotaging her future by not doing the work, by not looking at herself, and by not considering how she played a role in her own pathologies. When did you realize that, you know what, I need therapy, I need help, I need to start putting the work in?
I guess I would say I was probably about 27, 28 when I started noticing things in my life that were just like not right. So it's just like, okay, something is going awry here. Like, you're doing what you've been programmed or trained to do, and it's not working. So it kind of started there, and then I was, you know, made aware of it. But when I really, really like started digging in deep, looking within, getting therapy and all that, I was 32.
Fire! All right. So that was fire for your mind, man. You know, the Leo had to bust out, man. You know, today's my birthday. Leo turn up, you know. Oh yeah, you know, Leo turn up. Leo turn up, man. But when you hear that You got to do the work. What resonates in your mind when you hear that term? You got to do the work. And I got to get off in a minute. My daughter's calling. But when you hear you got to do the work, how does that resonate with you, Miss Jackson?
I guess honestly, just the first thing that comes up to me is facts. You really have to. Right. You only get one chance at this thing called life. Right. And so, you want to seize it and, get the best outcomes that you can. So if you see that you are driving your own life into a brick wall or driving it to a ditch, you know what I mean? Like, you have to change. It has to be you. It can't be anybody else.
Right, right.
So you have to do the work, or you'll still be by yourself. Why? And you see other people, having a life that you thought that you would have yourself.
Right.
So if you love yourself like you say you do, show yourself you do. Invest in yourself. Fix yourself so that when a right man comes along, you don't damage him. You know what I mean? And you allow him to do what it is that he's supposed to do, to protect you, to lead you, provide for you, all those things. So then that way you can be a good woman to him. And when you have kids, and be a good mom to your kids.
I love your honesty and your can-do, and I want to bring you back. I want to bring Gail back too. Gail, at some point, Deanna, might even get Avery, Will, and Chantel. I want to interview you three guys again, because there are men that are beginning to go get passports. They're leaving. They're getting their wives from overseas. But there are some men here in America that are looking for good women too. You seem like you're a good woman that's trying to do the work. So it's my prayer that God will bless you with a good husband at some point.
Yes, Lord. My prayer is well.
Hey, kosher.
The Lord is my shepherd. He knows what I want.
I want to add something.
Go ahead, Ted. Make it facts. Like I go pick my daughter up. She just called me. Go ahead.
So Deanna is saying something important. And yes, doing the work, the therapy is important. But there's something that's not being addressed. So for 10 years, I ran a social experiment. I created a fake Facebook profile. I literally Googled average looking white male, lean, about 5'10", and that was actually my first presence on Facebook. I didn't even have my own page. That was, and I used that page to promote a lot of my business articles. And I randomly made friends with all races. And it was amazing how Black women engaged me when they thought I was a white man. They were kind. They played no games. They were transparent. They just talked to me normal. They kept saying, I love your mind. You're very intelligent. They would have civil conversations with me about my articles, even if they didn't disagree. It wasn't like I'm going to challenge you and I'm going to compete. It was all civil, kindness, feminine, and it was mind-blowing. And I did it for 10 years. And it was very interesting to see how Black women didn't have to do the work, that somehow they knew how to engage me when they thought I was white.
That's something to think about. But guys, I love you guys. Gail, thank you, dear, for coming on. Ted, this has been an awesome show. I get long, but it gets so good. I never thought that Gail would have came up in a million years, but true to form, Gail came through. Gail, when is your birthday, dear?
June 28th.
Oh, you're a Gemini, right?
Cancer.
Oh, you're a good woman, then. You're a nurturer. But them cancers will kill you quick if you mess with them, man. They're real nice. They'll treat you well, but you mess with their emotions, man. They'll show you another side, but they'll kill you quick, man. Ted, thank you for coming on, man. And Deanna, listen, let's do a show at some point. So I'll be reaching out to you soon. I want to do a special show with you, Gail, and also a couple of other sisters. And then I want the men to come on and ask you ladies questions, because you ready to get your husband at some point. And some men have checked out, Deanna. They say, some men are actually scared because they think the women are fake. They don't trust them, but maybe you can help satiate that. Right.
I understand their apprehension. When you just you know, when you keep trying and then you keep getting the same results, you can just kind of like give up. So I can understand the apprehension from some men who have kind of like given up and things like that. All I can say is I'm just gonna be me. The truth is what I speak. It is what it is. Like, I really am being better, doing better. I really want a black man, a husband, and things of that nature. So I'm not gonna get with someone and then flip the script and all of that. No, like I said, I've been through so much in my life. I just don't have the time for that. I don't know if I, you know, I may have more years behind me than in front of me. So I'm just trying to make the rest of my years the best of my years.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, dear. You are 1,000% correct. And tomorrow's not promised to no man. I've lost classmates. I lost my sister this year. You know, you got to live life with intention and not let life get the best of you. Gail Nelson, thank you, dear. I really appreciate it, guys. And, you know, inflation, guys, is at an all-time high. So I need you guys to do me a favor. The robot just sent me a text a minute ago, and he said, get them damn likes up. So hold tight, get the likes up. All right. So, Ted, we're going to sign off. Deanna, thank you, dear. I really appreciate it. It's so kind.
Thank you for allowing me to come up.
Oh, listen, like I said, be on standby. I got you, okay? You laugh.
Okay.
You laughing, Vicky Winers. I look like Vicky Winers, the miniature version of Vicky Winers. But I got you, so I'm serious. So I'm going to do a show with you soon, all right?
All right. Thank you so much. Amen. Good night, everybody.
All right, be good, sweetie.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
And my greatest inspiration. You inspire me, my greatest inspiration.